Fire swept through Fort MacMurray last May. Canadians right across the country responded, donating a record amount to people who lost so much. Today, the Red Cross gave an account of how that money is helping. Briar Stewart covered the disaster as it unfolded, and she brings us this update.
Hi, baby.
Hi, baby brother.
In the past 6 months, life for the McKays has changed dramatically. They lost their home in the fire in May, but now have a new addition to the family and a new outlook.
People are optimistic about where it's going, and you can kind of see a light at the end of the tunnel now, whereas 6 months ago, I don't think we did.
Part of the reason for that, they say, is the support they've received from the Red Cross. More money was raised for this disaster than any other in Canada. When you include the funds matched by the federal and provincial governments, $319 million was raised. So far, $178 million of that has been distributed.
The Red Cross still gets as many as 125 requests for help each day. Earlier on, some residents were frustrated over long waits and delays, which is why the Red Cross opened a second location in Fort MacMurray last month.
There are individuals that are just now asking us for assistance, thought they could do it on their own. And now, delays in insurance, realities of bills coming in, we're now upon winter.
And winter is one of the reasons this temporary trailer park closed. When it did, families had to move on. The Gates family has temporarily ended up here in 2 adjoining hotel rooms.
It would have never crossed my mind that through this process, then I would be the guy, in need.
Jacob Gates hasn't been able to settle his insurance claim yet for his home or his business, both lost in the fire. So he reached out to the Red Cross last week.
And it's hard, but you're not taking a handout. It's as helpful. It's a blessing.
Money is also being distributed to small businesses and community groups because while dozens of families have already started to rebuild, 6 months on, there are still many struggling to find a sense of stability. Briar Stewart, CBC News, Fort MacMurray.